for week 5, we've introduced the starts, we've got buoy turns now, and hopefully we've been practicing both of these race skills. Now there's some strategy I want to throw at you guys to think about while you're in your race. A big part of racing is really pacing yourself, finding what your pace is capable of and pushing that really just to that ceiling where you're able to sustain this, but you're really close to that maximum threshold. Doing this is kind of hard at first, but you really just need to kind of gauge yourself where you're at. Hopefully during your practices, you've kind of started to feel when you feel good during that top gear, when even in that second gear, you feel like you're just cruising, or sometimes it feels the paddle or the board feels heavy. This is something I do when I'm racing. It kind of helps me determine what I'm capable, what kind of moves I'm capable of. There's a guy in front of me, but only 50 feet in front of me. Maybe it's the time to work hard and try to close that gap so I can draft off of his tail and rest on him. Or other times maybe I'm lucky enough to have a gap on somebody and I just need to think about how I'm going to safely maintain this gap without resting too much to let him catch up to me or pushing too hard to burn myself out before the finish. So I really like to try to just, while I'm paddling, really just think calmly, think clearly, use my breath to slow things down and engage where I'm at. If I have a little extra in the tank that I can give, or no, I just gotta hold on and this is what I've got today. So this week for the workout, we're gonna increase the time that we spend in the race pace, our second gear is the one we're gonna spend the most time in on race day. So this week we're gonna go 2 minutes in gear 1, 8 minutes in gear 2, then up to gear 3 for 1 minute. And then if we can, ideally, we're gonna try to repeat that 4 to 5 times. If you're feeling great that week, feel free to maybe add a little more intensity to your top gear, or maybe spend a little less time in gear 1 resting. Ideally, we wanna work the body up to being conditioned to recovering during our race pace after pushing hard in top gear.